morning, day 17. Boy, pounding rain last night. I really did take advantage of the shelters. It was good. I was the only one there, so it was quiet, but there were several instances of heavy rain. Okay, make sure I hop on the trail here. And I was glad that I was warm and dry inside that shelter. It made getting ready to go this morning a lot easier. Packing up was easier. Had nice cover. Had my Tyvek down so I can get my things all organized. Made some oatmeal, which was really good. Some coffee, and I'm off to go. Today it looks like about 13 miles. Terrain is pretty even, up and down a few hundred feet here or there, but overall no major climbs that I'm aware of. And again, about 13 miles. Then I'm going to make a phone call to the Rock and Soul Hostel, which is a mile or two off the trail, and they've even offered to come and pick me up. And I just met a individual that somewhat patrols or monitors this section of the trail, picking up litter. Unfortunately, definitely detracts from the scenery when you see a piece of litter. Actually, my wife always mentions to me to take a bag along and pick up what you see. Kind of hard to do, and I try my best. But I thank this individual. Boy, it's hard to imagine the amount of work necessary to keep this trail up. You see the steps, you see just the work in diverting the rain to limit erosion. So it's got to be a tremendous amount of work for these trail clubs to keep the trail up. Not imagining clearing trees that fall, things of that which happen all the time. So again, thank you to all the trail clubs along the way. They do it because I think they love it and really appreciate the gift we have in the scenery and the trail itself. Wow, came upon this nice view. Definitely a cloud cover there, but still pretty neat. Okay, more as an update later. And this is what you find, particularly at the bottom of the hill or in the valley. Beautiful stream coming down. I think I'm going to take a break. Maybe have a snack, stretch out a little bit. I've got about 3 miles to go before the Rock and Soul Shelter Hostel. Okay, update more later. Okay, just wanted to show you a quick insight into the Rock and Soul Hostel. It's kind of a converted garage, but it's got it set up really nice. Books, microwave, fridge. There's bunks here for 6. I think he said it's going to be full tonight. He's got a heater, so it's nice and toasty in here. And I don't know if you can make it out. I'll go outside here. He's got this neat little trailer as well, kind of like an I Love Lucy theme. He's going to have a couple staying there tonight, but it's a great little place. He's got a great house. I guess he's been doing this for 2 years, ex-state trooper, and it's going to be really comfortable. $40 for tonight. I think it's going to be very comfortable. So end of day 17, about a 13-mile walk, and I'll pick out the bottom bunk here it'll be good. Okay, that's it for today. Well, good morning. Day 18. I think it's I know it's Wednesday. I think the 26th. Well, it's hard to believe that I've been walking for 18 days. And we're getting closer to at least the end of this segment that I've been planning. Just leaving, the gentleman from the Rock and Soul Hostel dropped me off. I'd considered staying there another night and slack packing, but with the weather turning good, should be clearing today and sunny and warm over the next couple days, I thought it best just to keep going, heading north. My original plan was to get to Port Clinton on Saturday. I should make Port Clinton by the end of today, about a 15-mile walk. That's going to allow me to take the following 2 days and add, at least as I have planned, another 27 miles to, I think it's PA 309. We'll see, but I should have at least a day or two to go a little further. And given the weather's good and I feel good, I see no reason why not to take advantage of the time. So off we go. Today, day 18. It was very nice. I met a number of people at the hostel. Let me comment on that. A young girl, teacher from Ithaca. Her trail name was Trail Spawn, as her parents met while they were hiking the Appalachian Trail. Then I met a group of 4 or 5 older individuals that are doing section hikes. They happen to be headed south, and they've got cars and back and forth kind of thing. Then I met another person, a woman who is heading north like I am, and she slack packed yesterday, so she's gonna start today a day ahead of me. So it's quite possible that I may bump into her down the road. We'll see. Well, again, good morning, and off we go. Okay, continue to make progress. Now about 5, maybe 5.5 miles here for today. Just bumped into a guy out walking with his 3 dogs, 2 large brown labs, and I don't know the other breed for the 3rd dog, but it's great to exchange kind of notes with someone who's local, as he recommended a restaurant, a breakfast restaurant, the 3 C's in Port Clinton. So that's a thought for tomorrow morning. And he was just telling me about some of the things that he's seen around here. One was, I guess there was a fugitive that was thought to be in this area, and so everybody was on the lookout for him. And then there was this guy who had left his wife and was burning his her love letters or something. So getting away from his wife, I guess. So probably more interesting, I think, was the hostel owner last night is an ex-PA state trooper, and he was telling me a bunch of stories, and I did pass a marker for a couple different forts, I guess, that were in this area, and he was telling me that Captain Benjamin Franklin was responsible for a string of forts in this area back during the French and Indian Wars. I think that's in the, I want to say, 1750s. So kind of walking through that history in this area, kind of neat, I think. At least it makes it interesting and good, you know, again, way to pass the time. and catch up with different people and what they might recommend and their stories around. So good so far. Again, making good progress. This gentleman also mentioned that the weather is not expected to clear today, but is expected to be clear tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to a little more sunshine and warmer temperatures. So it looks like I have to wait till Thursday. Okay, more updates later. Another reason I think for not slack packing or actually having to spend maybe a little time in Port Clinton, I hear a couple places that are interesting to visit. Like if you visit the firehouse, they'll make you an honorary member, that kind of thing. Or there's a barber shop that is run by two people, the owner who's like 98 or something like that, 92, and then his son who's, you know, like 68. And they run this barber shop, and you can come in and get a haircut, get pictures with them. So they're kind of a institution in Port Clinton. So if I have an opportunity, I might just stop by and take a picture or something. So it sounds like Port Clinton, like a lot of these towns, have character, and maybe that's part of this. The neat part of this walk is that you get a chance to see and visit these little towns, and you know, a piece of Americana, I think. You know, that you might have been in the past just driven by or looked at from the highway. So here you have an opportunity to have breakfast or dinner, or you know, walk around Main Street and experience a little bit of these small towns here in Pennsylvania, as I'm expecting, you know, across the entire East Coast. So looking forward to visiting Port Clinton. When I do get in, I'll take a few pictures and try to give you a sense of it as well. Okay. Coming into Port Clinton, I did not show you the railroad station, but it's down this road. Looks like they have a number of kind of scenic trains. Road to Anthracite. So coal being very big in this area. I stopped over, they have a little memorial to those in Port Clinton who fought in a number of conflicts and wars. And then now I'm just walking across a bridge, I think into more of the town area. And there's a pretty stream that runs through both sides. I've forgotten, I think it's 61 that comes down through here. I'll get a little further. I'll try to show you, I think there's kind of a town square area. Okay. Well, I wanted to make a fitting close to day 18. I'm at the Port Clinton kind of rec center park, and there's my tent there in the background. I'm the only camper here, or through hiker, but there's a nice pavilion that I'll hang out in a bit. And on a Wednesday evening, I imagine kind of quiet here on the playground. So closing off day 18, long day, 15 miles plus. Had a quick dinner at the Port Clinton restaurant, and looking forward to breakfast tomorrow morning at the 3 C's. Okay, all set for today. Thank you.